support this Zoom as well for our friends who are not able to make it. Thank you again for being on time with us, and we want to respect your time, so we will go ahead and get started. Welcome, everybody. My name is Cheryl Lynn, and I will be one of your co-hosts tonight, along with Chu, and the lovely Denise is helping us at the background with all the administrative things. So we're going to talk tonight about patch technology for healthy living to help you detox, repair, and renew your body.
So we would like to know that the information that we provide here is for your knowledge only, and is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. And always consult your doctor regarding about medical condition.
Fantastic. So a little bit about me. I was born and raised in California, but became a world traveler, and I lived and worked in 6 different countries, including New Zealand. So that's why I said I had a short stint there. But I currently reside in Lafayette, Louisiana, and I'm a mom of 2. My kids are now 6 and 5. I'm a published author. I've founded my own networking community called E3, and also our PJ Party shopping events online. I'm a silver team leader with Innovative and a brand affiliate with LifeWave as well too.
So a little bit about me. My passion is in helping people getting healthier and younger. And for the past 23 years, I've been trained in natural health around the globe. And so I started when I was in New Zealand, and also I trained in US, Phoenix, LA, Canada, Australia. And this includes cellular health coaching, craniosacral, polarity therapy, aromatherapy, and homeopathy. And I had a major in applied math from UC Berkeley. And I also work in creating visual effects in 27 movie animation credits, including The Lord of the Rings, King Kong, Avatar, and Finding Dory. And I love photography and healthy cooking. And you can check out my website if you like. Yeah.
That's so amazing. I always love hearing about your credits, Chu. It's just so fantastic. So tonight we're going to cover about the different patch technology with LifeWave and Innovative. We'll talk about some natural solutions and cover a few testimonials, and also some personalized solutions for you. So the patch has been a really amazing thing that's come out for years and years and years, and it's recently been made available to the public with companies like Innovative and LifeWave outside of the basic medical field, right? And with Innovative, it's a cotton patch, kind of like what I'm having here, and you can cut it down to different sizes. So I'm actually wearing a full size here and a half size here for tonight, and it is using a plant-based polymer adhesive. So some people who have sensitivities to certain synthetics or what's the word? The Band-Aid latex kind of material, they're able to use this because it doesn't have those ingredients in it. It is transdermal, so you are getting nutrients, vitamins, and minerals into your body via the skin into the bloodstream. So I like to say that it's as close to an IV as you can get without the needle and without needing to sit at a clinic. We use nanotechnology and the body's metabolism to draw all those goodness into our body so that we can use it at the cellular level. And
Okay.
Chu?
Yeah, so for the LifeWave is also the adhesive is hypoallergenic, and it's 100% non-transdermal. That means nothing goes through your skin, and it's based on photobiomodulation, which I will talk about soon. And it is actually organic nanocrystal. If you look at the patch, yeah, and it activates our stem cells. So the first thing when I get introduced to a product, I always say it's based on science. So it is based on science. That yeah. So we'll have like over 100 patents and 90 plus clinical study. Yeah. So stem cell we know is very popular right now. The scientists are researching and all that. Okay, next. And I always want to answer your question first, like, oh, how much does it cost? How does it look like? So when you receive the product, one sleeve has 30 patches, and each patch is down to like $3.33, less than a cup of coffee. And there are 2 types of patch I'm going to talk about today: the X39 and the glutathione. And then you wear it for 12 days, 12 hours a day. Yeah. Next, please. And it's super convenient. Peel and place on the skin just like a Band-Aid. Next, please. So what is in there is organic salt, sugar, water, and amino acid. Next, please. And it's formed in a crystal lattice. So you can think of it as like a mirror to reflect your own body light. Next, please. And how does it work? What is photobiomodulation? Think of it just like the sunlight. When we're out in the sun light will trigger our body to produce more vitamin D. So that's the simplest I could explain it. So it's using light therapy. Next, please. So today's topic, the first one is about detox, right? And glutathione, if you haven't heard about it, is our body's master antioxidant. As we age, our glutathione level get decreased. So when you wear the patch, it will increase your glutathione by 300%. And this is more effective than taking the glutathione pill because it doesn't need to go through the digestive system. That's why we're very excited about the patch technology. It just goes directly to where it needs it. And you see that my picture on the left, because I live in the Bay Area, so there's a lot of mold, a lot of dust. And when I put the glutathione patch on my nose, it just feels very nice and warm, and that helped me. Yeah, and then on the right, there's other places you could put, and those are the acupuncture points. Okay, next. So when our body is low in glutathione, this is just a small subset of health condition that is linked to that. Yeah. Next, please. And this is one of the testimonial from our LifeWay team's before-after picture database. You could see that this guy, he put the glutathione right on the third eye, and you can see that how his acne is improved. Yeah. Next, please. Oh.
So with Innovative, we also have a way that we can detox the body. So a lot of times, people think of a detox as detoxing the gut. They'll take a special shake or a special drink or a special pill to flush out the gut. But what's really, really important, and what a lot of people don't think about, is that we need to also detox our liver, because our liver is detoxing the rest of our body. And a naturopath doctor once shared with me that if we don't detox our body, what happens is our body builds up these fat cells to circulate around the toxins to protect our vital organs from the toxins that are in our body. So a lot of times when people feel that they're, bloated or overweight, or they want to lose weight and they can't, it's because there's toxins in the body. And once we flush that out, we're then able to see the weight loss. So this is my friend Heidi, and she uses the patches that gives her vitamins and minerals. So we're detoxing with vitamins and minerals here. It's a special formula called our Ignite Plan. And in 5 months, she lost well over 150 pounds and 10 inches off her waistline. And she is still continuing to lose weight. And she's been absolutely, like, every time I see her, I'm like, wait, are you Heidi? She always looks so different and so beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful before, but now she's like in the image that she wants to be, what she was before she experienced the weight gain that she did. So there are ways to detox with vitamins and minerals that is very different from what we know in the market out there today.
So the next topic is repair, because once we detox, we also want to repair what was damaged before. And this is when we use the LifeWay X39 stem cell activation patch. So the difference between stem cell injection and the patch is because the patch actually get the body to produce more GHK copper peptide that turn the stem cell into young again. Yeah. And it's always using our own, it's like our own stem cell, because the injection is that's medication and all that. Yeah. So some of this is just some of the fact. And then we know that as we age, a production of like our stem cell go to dormant. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I actually want to add on to what she said in my research, and having kids. I was actually offered, hey, do you want to preserve the blood cord after your birth, because it's thought that the blood cord has a lot of stem cells in it, and there are companies out there that you pay to have it preserved so that in the future, should you need more stem cells, then you have your own. Because exactly like what you said, if you needed stem cells, usually you have to get it from the bone marrow, which is very painful to extract, and then to put in also is very painful, and it's not your own. So you're getting somebody else's, and if it's not your own, your body might think, hey, this is the foreign cell, the foreign entity, I want to attack it instead of accept it, right? With the X39, and one of the really amazing things that I found with it is that it's helping our body to produce more of the stem cells that we need, which later on produce turns into the cells that our body needs. So if, like, for example, I need more liver cells, then those stem cells that I have created with X39 will turn into the liver cells that I need. Hence, the saying that, hey, you're looking a lot younger because you're getting those new cells that your body needs, right? So it's one of the amazing things that I had personally learned in my research with the X39 and stem cells.
Awesome. So the stem cell, as Sheldon said, the stem cell creates healthy young cell. And when a body have normal stem cell, what happened? That means our old damaged abnormal cell will keep replicating, right? And then we all know what that leads to. So yeah. And when you look at this picture, you might look very overwhelmed, but this is a nice overview of what X39 could repair. And if you want to find out more, you can check out startx39now.com. We'll put that on the chat. And so here, I want to point out that on the can you guys see my cursor? If not, that's the X-ray. There's the X-ray on the
right here
row, on the fourth row on the right. Yeah.
The X-ray right here, this one? Oh, no, this one next to the glutathione.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yes, this one. Okay.
Yeah, so I met Nikki. This is the X-ray shared by Nikki. I met Nikki last week, and on the right, you see that because she has stage 4 lung cancer. So the X-ray is the one on the right, where you can see the dots. Those are stage 4 lung cancer, and she also had like tumor around her stomach area, and this is an example that when the body have newer stem cell, you can see the one on the left is all clear. Yeah, we're not saying that the patch fix it. It's the body's stem cell, doing all the healing. Yeah, and then we saw the one that you were pointing to earlier is someone who has a pinched nerve on the spine, and after 1.5 years, it's all good. Yeah, because certain thing takes longer, because pinching on the bone that takes longer. Yeah. So okay, and then this woman has a scoliosis, and with the X39, iSquare is another supporting patch. Within 4 weeks, you can see how it helped straighten it. Yeah, so it's pretty amazing.
So part of the repair that we need in our body is not only having those nice young stem cells that we can actually activate and produce on our own with X39, but to also give it the nutrients that it needs. Now, back in the day when somebody tells me, oh, you need to take nutrients, I thought, okay, I just need to eat more food, right? And food is just giving you calories. And Dr. Janine does this really well, and I really liked it. The global crisis of malnutrition is not because of a lack of calories, but because of a lack of nutrients. So in 2018, 2017, actually, just before my daughter was born, my dad was hospitalized, and they ran all these tests to try to figure out what was wrong with him. Now, he did practice Buddhism, which required a lot of fasting and a specific diet. And so the doctors were telling me and my sister, hey, he's malnutrition. So we were trying to tell him, eat more food. We were giving him sandwiches, salads, soups, but that was not what he needed. What he needed was those vitamins and minerals to sustain his cells so that he could possibly be alive today. But back then I had no idea. And so my father passed away from malnutrition, and I was just baffled that the medical community didn't explain to us what nutrition really, really was. Because our thought process is nutrition is eat your food, eat the pillars, right? The pyramid, more on the bottom and less on the top, right? But it's not just that. It's actually getting the vitamins and nutrients you need, especially today, because our soil is so nutrient deficient, and everything now is so mass commercialized, genetically modified. And if you haven't looked at what genetically modified means, it basically means it's synthetically made. Now, I don't know about you, but as far as I know, our bodies are natural, right? We're made, of this earth, and we're made from cells. We're not made in using synthetic components and things like that. So we are natural. And so when we put synthetic things into our body, a lot of times it's being rejected. So in summary, before I learned about the patch, my kids and I are not new to supplementation, and maybe you're not either. We used to take something like this. So this is the spread of what I used to take, a women's multivitamin, and then I found out I was vitamin C and D deficient, so I had to supplement extra with that. I had a lot of shaky legs, so restless leg syndrome. And so they're like, oh, you need magnesium. So I had to supplement again with that. There was swelling in my body, like, oh, you need turmeric. Okay, well, supplement it, So before you know it, I'm like taking 2 gummies and 4 different pills. It was a lot for my system. And if you're allergic to any of the filler ingredients, like gelatin's a really common filler ingredient, you might feel a little sick and nauseous to your stomach when you're taking those kind of things. So, and even taking all of that, I still was not getting all of the vitamins and nutrients I needed, because a typical multivitamin only has 12 ingredients. And I challenge you to go check what you have. Now, if you have something that's a little bit higher grade, it might have a little bit more, but going over the counter and grabbing a multivitamin, this is generally what you can expect. When my kids and I switched to the patch in 2021, we found out that we were getting 35 vitamins and minerals, including omega-3s. And as you see, I don't have omega-3 at all before. And omega-3 is really essential for brain health, heart health, and preventing the onset of Alzheimer's disease. And it's just so easy and convenient, because I just peel, stick, and go. It takes me 2 seconds, and then I'm on my way. I didn't share it before, but I am a single mom, so having 2 little ones in the household as well too can get very busy. And before, I would forget to give us our multivitamin, because we had to, consume it, and it takes time. Now I just put the patch on. It's in my car, so if I should ever forget, it's in my car, and I quickly put my patch on, and I'm on my way.
So a picture is worth 1,000 words. This is our team leader, Marcy. And on the left, you can see that was 2019. And then with the X39, she looked younger and younger every day.
I love that. That's so amazing. And I got to see Marcy, so I do see her how she is in 2023. So part of renewing our body is also making sure that we get enough sleep. Now, this might surprise you, but 1 in 4 of Americans develop insomnia each year. So it means that you're not alone if you struggle with falling asleep. And there's so many side effects to having poor sleep: low alertness in our brain, increased weight, having increased cortisol levels in our heart. We're impacting our immune health, and our blood sugar is not able to stabilize, which then we have those midnight cravings, right? So if you're having trouble with sleep, or you know somebody, a loved one, that's having trouble with sleep, then I highly encourage you to consider looking into something like our sleep patch with Innovative, which puts vitamins and nutrients into your body so that your body can produce the natural melatonin that it needs. And if you do some research, and I was surprised that an article popped up in my phone, synthetic over-the-counter melatonin can be toxic to the body, again, because it's synthetic. So here, we're not giving the body any melatonin. We're giving it all the nutrients that it needs to produce its own melatonin. So therefore, it's quality, and you will find that you can stay asleep longer. And my kids wake up happy and refreshed in the morning. And before, they used to be wanting to stay up late. They're night owls like me, so they did inherit that from me. But with school, we need to make sure that, they wake up on time. So the sleep has been so helpful for them. Now, since they are kids, I do cut it down to a quarter-size patch. So these are patches which you can cut it down according to the age level or body weight, which can be discussed further for each individual. Another important thing to repair and renew your body is, if you see things come up in your skin like discoloration, or in my case, eczema, it's usually an indication that you're lacking some sort of a nutrient. Now, I started developing atopic eczema in my teens, and I got everything prescribed to me: steroid creams for the highest dosage. And then my doctor's like, you can't take this anymore because it's dangerous for you. I tried liquid collagen, powdered collagen. I even changed my diet to be gluten-free, and I could not shake off this eczema. It was like, oh my God, I have to live with this pain forever, because it was painful, itchy little blisters. I started using our patch and our collagen patch, and in 16 days, my eczema cleared up, and I am 2 years eczema free. So there's something to be said about wearing nutrition on your skin, because like Chu said, you bypass the gut. So you're getting 98 to 99% absorption. It's working in the cellular level, and you don't have to worry about any sensitivities. A lot of people say, I don't take this, I don't take that. It's because when you have to take it orally, sometimes your stomach is sensitive to certain things and certain ingredients. But if you bypass that, then you can get all the healthy goodness without the fillers, and without feeling that queasiness that you might feel with other things that are out there. So I want to call on Denise. She has an amazing testimonial. She uses both our Innovative products and the LifeWave products. So I'm going to stop share so you guys can all see Denise. Denise, can you come on and share with us your experience with the patches?
Absolutely, absolutely. So Just a little bit of information. Um, I have a disability, and so I'm in a wheelchair, and I sit all day long. So I have really bad, or had really bad neuropathy. And, ever since I started using patches, I went from taking 6 pills a day for treating pain to 1 pill a day. And I am convinced, as my doctor is also convinced, that in another month or so, I'll be off the pills entirely. So it's really helped immensely. It's changed my whole life. I'm pain free essentially. I get way better sleep. So now my body is well rested. I have more energy. I'm just, it's like, I feel like I got rid of a good 8, 10 years. It's amazing. Amazing. I loved it. It's, if I can say one thing, is try it, give it a good 3 to 4 weeks. You will see. Well, first of all, I saw the difference in about 3 days, but you'll see even more of a difference as time goes on. It's amazing.
Thank you so much, Denise. And I believe we have another testimonial. Chu?
Yeah, from David. Oh, David, you're muted. You can unmute? Yeah.
Okay. I
Okay.
thought good evening, everyone. Hope everybody is doing well. Thanks for having me on. I'll do this real quick. Basically, anybody know what glaucoma means? So what I have is a syndrome or a disease called glaucoma, which is a pressure in the eyes. And I've been diagnosed for the last 5 years. I was introduced to the stem cell patch, X39, about 3.5 years ago. And I was diagnosed with the glaucoma. I was roughly at about 22 to 25 in terms of my pressure. And 3.5 years later today, I actually went about 2 weeks ago to get my eyes checked. And I'm down to basically 10 on one side and only 11 on the other. So it's been a journey with X39 because I didn't believe in the product at the beginning. When Sally gave it to me, I was just laughing about it. I'm like, this thing's not going to do anything. But I did the regimens. I continue to do with the regimens. And in fact, I still have it on me today. But my eyes is one of the powerful pieces of your cellular levels that is being fixed for me. And now I'm able to continue to see and look and enjoy what I'm looking at and not be worried about the pressure of my eye popping any day. So very fortunate about it. And thanks for having me on.
Thank you. And David, your hair.
I didn't want to take too long. I know I only had 2 minutes,
No,
but the other piece is my hair. About 3-4 years ago, this whole section right here was literally bald, and now it's starting to flare out. So it's actually going in now, and it's starting to all come back. So I am
amazing.
taking my journey back to when I was 27 years old.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.
Welcome.
All right, we'll hop back into the presentation to close out real soon here. So as everyone has said, your health is an investment. It's not an expense. So stop thinking about how much it's going to cost to begin, but start thinking of how much it's going to cost you to wait. We have a really easy 3-step process. First, you'll want to schedule a complimentary consultation. Everyone's wellness looks different, so it's important to have a conversation about that so we can make appropriate recommendations. Both LifeWave and Innovative honor a 30-day back money guarantee. And Chu and I are partnering up to offer a 30-day personal coaching challenge for the first 5 people who sign up with either or both, your choice. And last one, you can enjoy an easy, convenient, healthier lifestyle forever. Be one of the testimonials that you have heard today. And because you're live with us, there is a special gift. So we are offering a $10 gift certificate for filling out this quick form. It also lets us know what we can do to improve in the future, how we can serve you, and you will be emailed that certificate to use. And Denise is going to also drop it in the chat if you are on your computer. That way you can have that link very easy. And we just want to say thank you so much for being here, and we will now open the floor up for any questions.
Anyone has question? Any question?
Or feedback.
I have a few.
Okay.
Yes.
First of all, thank you very much for the presentation. I can understand now why Denise invited me. I'm a certified health and wellness consultant slash coach. And I was the senior quality advisor for Medi-Cal for all of California for 16 years. I also helped develop the fitness program for the military. And I trained with, back when the dinosaurs roamed, I trained with both the Korean and USA Taekwondo Olympic teams. And the Koreans had these type of patches, obviously not as advanced and sophisticated, but when I trained with them, they had these, something similar to this that they used as patches. They would put on their backs or on their ankles and, anywhere it could go under their uniform that while we were training that helped them with pain management and I guess a bunch of other things. So it's very enlightening, refreshing, encouraging to see that the technology has advanced to the point where you folks have been integrated stem cell technology into the process as well. So I would be very much interested in learning more about it. And to do one-on-ones with you if you're amenable to that, because I have a process with regard to the things that I do that are all natural and all organic as well. So that would be very nice.
Absolutely, Don. We would love to do a 3-way or even 4-way with you, since Denise has invited you as well too, so that we could discuss further what you're looking for and answer any questions as well. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Absolutely. Thank you all very much as well.
You're very welcome.
Anyone else? Yes, Mark.
Yeah, I'm interested in learning more too, and Denise invited me too. Thanks, Denise. And yeah, I'd like to know more about this as well.
Absolutely. We will get in touch with you, Mark. Thank you. Well, there aren't any other questions. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the night. Thank you all again for your time. We appreciate it. Denise has kindly dropped in the chat ways that you can connect with us as well too, and we will definitely be on the lookout for your responses on the survey. I believe you can go ahead and save the chat as well too. Yes, I've enabled that. So you can save the chat and have it for your reference in the future. And if you are in our event page, I will drop the links to view the Zoom again, should you have colleagues, family that you would like to see the information as well too at their convenience. Again, we appreciate you. Thank you all so much and have a beautiful, beautiful night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thanks, Jake.
Have a great evening.
Thank you.